everybody's like getting back to normal.
Yes.
Here's something that I noticed while I was shopping at Target over the weekend, and I would love to hear if our viewers experience this. There's a lot of confusion, and I would even beg to say judgment when it comes to mask wearing, right? Because the CDC said if you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask, right? If you're around vaccinated people, certain stores are adopting that. You look at Target, which is where I was. You look at Walmart, no mask mandate, but it does depend on where you live. Other stores are mandating it. Well, when I was in Target, I felt very confused. What do I do? Some people are in a mask, some people are not in a mask. Some people are looking at me because I'm in a mask. Felt the judgment. Did you experience that at the restaurant or no?
No. So we actually just hung out at in our little local clubhouse that we have, and they have a little mini restaurant and a little bar there. No masks. No. And I came in with the mask and I didn't even realize it because I'm so used to it. And I'm at the bar and I'm like, yeah, we're just gonna have a beer. And I was looking around, I'm like, wait, do we not have to wear a mask? And they're like, no, we lifted it now. I'm like, oh, wow. But it's also inside, outside. But I went in with a mask just assuming I had to. Yeah,
I still have kids at home, Al. You have 3 kids. My brother-in-law is still in the ICU with COVID complications. So for me, the pandemic's not over. Am I being too cautious? And then I want to hear from Tori.
We're talking about this as people that live in Colorado. I was in Georgia this weekend. My daughter graduated. Shout out to Abraham for that.
Woo-woo!
And, Georgia, thank you guys. But since the beginning, Georgia's kind of moved at their own pace with masks. And so I think when it was lifted, it was lifted really quickly there. So when I was out, the graduation was outside, but when I was out, very few people had masks on.
Tori, what is your feelings about this? And then I want to get to a certain celebrity that leads into this whole conversation. But go ahead, T.
I think just a quick slogan is, if you're unsure, mask it up. If you're not 100% sure that everyone around you is vaccinated or you're outside and able to social distance, mask it up. But I think until then, things will change. It's just that at this point we don't have a federal mandate because Biden doesn't want to do that, and so we're allowing each state to do it, so it's got to even itself out. It'll settle down.
I'm telling you, our viewers are all over the board. We have some viewers saying that they experienced the same thing. We have another viewer saying, Chris saying that she thinks it's common courtesy to wear a mask, while we have Jane R saying that she thinks, hey, if you're vaccinated, why do you have to worry? Don't mask. So there you have it. But one person who seemed really confused by the new mask guidelines, you guys, Silver Spoon's actor Ricky Schroder. Check out this video he posted confronting a Costco manager in California.
Why aren't you letting me in?
Because in the state of California, in the county of Los Angeles, there has been and Costco, there's been no change to our mask policy. Not in the state of California or in the county of Los Angeles.
Didn't you see the news? You didn't see the news. I'm getting my refund. I'm getting my refund from Costco. I suggest everybody in California get their refund from Costco. Give up your membership to Costco. You're the manager?
I'm the manager.
Okay, I'm suggesting everybody in California get a refund from Costco until this rule is lifted. Thank you.
Okay, so a lot of you say that Ricky unfairly harassed the worker. He did later post an apology on Instagram. Let's check it out.
I understand that you are following their laws and rules. I was trying to make a point to the corporate overlords, and sorry that I had to use you to do it. And I'm sorry. If I hurt your feelings, I apologize.
You buy his apology, or do you think he's doing it because he's got a lot of pushback?
Probably, but I appreciate it either way. I appreciate it. I do not appreciate the way he treated those Costco workers and putting a camera in their face, almost intimidating them to some point. Shout out to Costco workers, because I go every week.
You do.
And I'm like,
Jeff, I need some knuckle love on that.
Yes. I'm going to give them some love, because when I walk in there, they're like, what's up, Jeff? All of them, and they watch the show. So shout out to you guys, Costco workers.
Yes.
Well, where is this disconnect, Al and Tori? Because, again, you have some people thinking, I'm reading the comments, common courtesy, other people thinking, hey, the pandemic, the CDC says you can unmask, so I'm going to unmask if I'm vaccinated.
Sam, I don't know if we can talk about the disconnect, because I think it's a plural. It's disconnects. Everybody wants this free capitalism. Do whatever you want. But then when a big business does that, then people want to cancel them. And first, second of all, I thought we were anti-cancel culture. Third of all, I'm pro Ricky Schroder in that if he does not like their rules, he cannot spend his money and vote with his wallet. So I don't see what the problem is. The problem I see, Jeff, is what you said, putting this guy on camera with his name tag. So with the amount of people that follow Ricky Schroder, his life could be in danger. Literally. Literally.
Tori, what did you think when you saw Ricky Schroder doing that?
I think all of us on the panel have one thing in common, and we all treat employees and waiters and all of them well because we all have been them. Am I right? I thought it was atrocious.
Yep.
I'm glad he apologized. That poor man has been on his feet, as Al told me earlier. He can't do anything about what's going on except look humiliated.
Right, yeah. You over there making fun of Al and I.
Well, Al just did it casually, like, yeah, that's me, and then you were just like, did it awkwardly, and then I was just like left out, like I wasn't part of that.
I don't know if Sam was ever. Is busboy still the right term?
I was a busboy. I was a waitress.
Bus person.
I was a hostess in the front. Yes. Okay.